So today we're going to be sharing with you exactly how much we spent on our European trip from the UK to Bulgaria. What else should I say?
It's just the cost of...
Just the cost of, this is what we spent.
Getting across.
Yeah. Roll VT. So we didn't really spend a lot of money on going to restaurants and things like that when we were traveling. We just went to supermarkets, bought food, and then we cooked in the van. There was the occasion in Austria where we went for a meal and it was amazing, but that cost us that cost us around 60 euros. So that was quite expensive, but it was worth it. We were able to find quite a lot of vegan options in most of the supermarkets. We were able to find a Lidl or an Aldi basically everywhere. And yeah, it was quite easy to find food for us and it wasn't too expensive. I think probably the most expensive places to buy food were France and Belgium. And then from then on, it was much easier. We also ate a meal in Romania, which cost us about £2.90. And that was just loads of chips. So I guess that wasn't really a meal, but yeah. We only really ate out twice, once in Romania and once in Austria, and the rest of the time it was supermarkets. Next up, I'm going to take a look at the cost of fuel whilst we were traveling across. I believe that we started with a little bit in the tank just before we left the UK, and then before we went on the Eurotunnel, we topped up at a garage when we went to the supermarket. We knew that fuel was going to be expensive as we traveled across Europe, and that we had to be kind of careful where we filled up where possible, but at the end of the day, when you run out, you run out. So the total cost of fuel was £500.29. It was the cheapest as we got further towards Bulgaria in places like Romania, but obviously we had to fill up in Belgium and further towards the UK. So yeah, to be honest, it wasn't anywhere as expensive as I thought it was going to be, and I'm quite happy with how we managed on fuel. So yeah, £500 is what we spent on our fuel from the UK to Bulgaria. The next one is leisure activities, and I'm not gonna lie, we really didn't spend any money going anywhere and doing activities because we were so focused on getting to our destination. We had some really nice campsites that had some nice facilities. The only place that we spent money on was Corvin's Castle in Romania, and that was around £10 for the tickets. So that was it. That was all of our leisure activities. We did plan on going to some more museums and things like that, but then we remembered that we have 2 children under 4 and that would have been a nightmare. So we decided to just stick to places that were free and that we wouldn't be worried about paying for tickets and things like that, and that the kids could roam free and that we wouldn't be worried about them destroying things and stuff like that. So yeah, Corvin's Castle was the only one that we spent money on for our leisure activities. Tolls and vignettes weren't too bad either across Europe. We didn't come across too many toll roads. The only ones that we really had to pay were around Austria. And the most expensive one was the vignette to go through Slovenia, which was 32 euros, which I regret buying. So if you've never seen a vignette before, they are these little things that you tend to stick to your windscreen. I don't remember where this one is from. This one might be Austria, and it'll say like 10 days on it. Stick it to your windscreen. Some of the other ones are just receipts. Yeah. Some of the other ones are just receipts and you just keep it as proof that you have paid your vignette. You can do most of them online, but honestly, the areas where you're gonna find you need a vignette, there will be signs saying vignettes for sale here, buy a vignette every couple of miles. So it's really not that big a deal, and they're only ever no more than 10 euros normally, apart from the one in Slovenia, which I regret. The only other expense that we really spent was the Eurotunnel, and that was about just under £200 for us to travel on the Eurotunnel. I don't know if I would do the Eurotunnel again because it was delayed by 3 hours in baking hot heat. And yeah, but other than that, it was fairly easy, nice and quick to get from the UK to France, and that was it. I kept all of the receipts so that I could show you exactly how much we've spent, and honestly, we had budgeted to spend a couple of £1,000 going across from the UK because we were aware of how much the fuel was going to cost and the food and everything like that. And we're so happy with the way that we did it. I wish that we could have spent longer on our trip, stopping in the different places, and that would have cost us more money. But if you are just wanting to get from A to B and you have a small family and you need to take your time, then this budget is perfect for you. So I'm sure that there's probably going to be some leeway here and there as to the actual accuracy of our final total cost. But after we added it all up and we looked at our bank statements and our receipts, the total that we spent driving from the UK to Bulgaria was £1,003.75. I think that that's pretty good going, considering that we have 2 small kids and that we spent 11 days traveling. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Otherwise, we'll see you on our next video where we're going to be renovating our Bulgarian home some more and introducing you to some more of the culture and amazingness of this fantastic country. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and also if you want to support us in our community, you can join our Patreon and the link is below. Ciao for now.